Things are turning into a real buyer's market this summer. Here's your Toronto real estate market update. Here's what I said last month. The June numbers may indicate how slow the city's market may be during the summer. July's stats confirm just that. Toronto's core had 1,023 sales. That's down 29% from June, and it's up 18% from July of last year. Declining sales from June to July, very normal, but it is not typically this pronounced of a drop-off. No one had last time it was around a 30% decline last year during a notoriously bad market. In July, there were 2,919 new listings in the core. That's down 13% from last month and up 22% from July of last year. Pretty normal trends there. Now I want you to remember that the number of new listings remained consistent from May to June, so a 13% decline from June to July bucked that pretty odd occurrence, and we saw our typical pullback in new listings. But with sales falling as much as they did from June and only a 13% reduction in the number of new homes hitting the market in July, the amount of active inventory rose again, this time by 5%, and that increase marked the 7th consecutive month where the total amount of inventory increased from the previous month. Again, it is not normal for the inventory to rise from June to July. It almost always goes down, with very few exceptions going all the way back to at least 2017. So what does this all mean for Toronto's core? The inventory numbers are still technically in seller's market territory, but only by a fraction. And the ratio between sales and new listings is definitely in early buyer's market territory. So some sellers on the market need to show a lot more patience than they've needed to in a long time, with the exception of last year. And buyers are in a pretty good spot to deal with less competition, maybe purchase under the asking price, and maybe the ability to sneak in a condition or two into their offer. A big obstacle for buyers though right now are interest rates. With a rate hike in both June and July, rates are the highest they've been in quite a while, and buyers need the ability to stomach high rates for at least a year. Now I say all that, but literally last week, late July, clients of mine lost out in competition for a home in Leaside. The house was lovely, but needed some work, but it's on a great street. And within less than 48 hours, there were 5 competing offers. We came in second place. So for some neighborhoods, buyer activity is just fine. It really depends on the rarity and the desirability of the property. Now, it was an almost identical story for the areas surrounding the core, like Scarborough, Etobicoke, and North York. Sales were down 25% compared to June and up 32% compared to last year. And new listings were down 13% from last month and up 11% from last year. Here's the important one. Active inventory is up 9% from last month, which again is not normal for this time of year and is providing a similar kind of opportunity for people looking to buy on the fringes of Toronto. I thought July was going to be a bit slow, but it ended up being much quieter than I thought, which leads me to believe that August is going to be really slow. And what will be interesting to see is how much, if at all, things bounce back in September. I'm Harnish, Toronto Real Estate Navigator with Bosley Real Estate. Thank you so much for your time. I appreciate you watching. If you're catching this on YouTube, it would mean the world to me if you would like this video, if you would subscribe to my channel, make sure you don't miss any upcoming content.